Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, bringing you another match of the Link to the Past randomizer Crossworld Key Sanity Tournament. It is brackets now. Gammachuu versus WillardJBradley is this match. On tracking we have Toffe and Jaruk, and on commentary for you are Broger and Magno. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Welcome, everybody. As you already stated, we will be seeing WillardJBradley versus Gammachuu. I'm Broger, and I said Magno. Hey, Magno.
Yes, hello, I'm Magno. Thanks for having me here. Thanks for having us here. This is gonna be a banger, since we know, I think all of us in the community know these two runners. They are pretty high-class, top-tier runners when it comes to all the crazy modes, especially Crosskeys. This is the first round of the brackets. So Gammachuu versus WillardJBradley. It's 0-0 still. Crosskeys,
Yeah.
what's this?
What's Crosskeys? Yeah, Crosskeys entrance mode. So every entrance is shuffled. The keys, key sanity, the keys are shuffled. The small keys and the big keys are also sorry, I don't know the plural word there. Yeah, other than that, big difference, right?
Okay, we have a Sank start and the Thieves on Biki already. Both runners starting at the Sank. And Sank is at the pyramid today. So we have to bunny walk, or we can bunny walk to get the pyramid item.
Yeah, but after that you usually go to Link's house and you're not visiting the pod area here. Because there's like 3 bunny walk glitches, and this is a nice thing to get. We always are glad for bombs and crosskeys, so that's good.
Yeah, having 10 bombs is so good already. You don't need to farm now.
Having 10 bombs already invites to a bit of diversity. Go to Hyrule Castle, check the first drop down, even the Eastern Palace area completely, directly rush Rico. So we will see that now. So Gamma's going southwards. So is Willard. Interesting. Talking about bombs.
Okay, so Gamma's going for the fake flipper to see what's on the drop down and on the potion shop. And Willard is going to the house at the lake of Lake Hyrule. It's the bumper connector.
Let's see if Gamma is going to follow some extra coin here. But he will be distracted by Hyrule Castle left side for a bit. These 10 bombs are, as I said, they are inviting for broad divergence here, which is pretty cool actually.
Okay, so this chest is in Logic, where the Ganon's Tower compass was. All the other checks in Hyrule Castle are locked behind the Hyrule Castle small key. I mean, towards Zelda's cell. So this is a sequence break, but I mean, we have 10 bombs. Why not go for it? We could say, let's see the key, because the drop down will be behind the Ganon's Tower climb. So let's see if Gamma checks this chest and steals the key then. So Willard has to be careful now on half a heart. Oh, that's the Thief Sound small key. We already have the big key for this.
That's nice to have. You get the hammer in time. Meanwhile, Willard, by the way, passed the hookship connector at the Sarah Hushlet's hut. And he found it in the Eastern Palace. Who's gonna dip that? I think Willard is, and he is.
So, any Eastern skippers in chat?
I hope so.
I mean, this is the dungeon most people say ew when they find it, and but there are also many people who say, I mean, I have to go to the big key chest anyway, so why not just go ahead and do it? Yeah, that was a vanilla EP.
Yeah, we've got the 30 rock small key there. First, half piece and in the second chest here. So definitely it and back to the route. Jumps forward. So as you can see, bombs are already tied on Gamma's side. If we find Hyrule Castle, we usually need like at least 5 if we do not mess builds there. And we had 10, now it's only 2. We're gonna drop down. Plus, I assume Gamma will be maybe taking the money from the Hula hand here as well. Takes some time, but he has nothing, and he knows he can resupply bombs. He probably has to resupply bombs rather sooner than later.
Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, that's a Bombos in Eastern Palace. So this could be our Ice Palace entrance in the future. Yeah, so Gamma is farming the Hula Hand rupees. Will get spit out of Link's house. And yeah, he can pay for the bottle merchant this way or check more drop downs. Willard is going for the big key chest, and there's the Moon Pearl sitting there right at the Hyrule Castle front on the Sea House single check. So yeah, Moon Pearl is really nice to have. So you're more inclined to do connectors or Dark World checks. You probably want a mirror before going into connectors because you could get spit out of the Dark Turtle Rock Bridge or Bumper Cave in the Dark World, and you have to backtrack when you find a mirror. So Eastern Palace basically just had a Bombos medallion for us. Oh, and the Turtle Rock small key, okay. Yeah, but for Turtle Rock, if we find like all the entrances, we won't need really much small keys. So if we find all the entrances of Turtle Rock, we basically just need one small key to complete the dungeon to enter the boss room. And Gamma is now following into the eastern area. And Willard did find the old man spawn and uses it as a connector. And he gets bit out of the Dark World fortune teller next to Link's house. So, yeah, without a Moon Pearl, this is probably just 1 or 2 entrances, maybe this house and the Swamp Palace entrance. Oh, but he finds a connector. Yeah, it's not in logic to lift those pots, but I mean, it's better than nothing to check this connector. And you get spit out of the Turtle Rock Bridge. And there's also Paradox Cave top on the Turtle Rock Bridge.
Hello, hello.
Hello. That's much better. Nice.
Okay,
Hello.
I don't know if there's just my internet probably, sorry. Just keep me updated if it happens again. I changed nothing now, so if it's smooth now, I can't help it, sorry.
Yeah, can you just re-say whatever you said in the first 7 minutes?
Oh, wow. Wait, all the time? Just from the start?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you saw what happened, right?
I have seen everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I just missed where Willard got. I just thought Willard got from the connector at the 5 to the Dark World at the lake.
Yeah, that
And
was
then-
Old Man there. Old Man spawn was at the 5.
Oh, okay.
And he got spit out of the Dark World shop.
Yeah.
Door.
Yeah. And then he went to the Dark Bridge.
So Willard just now found the Hera small key. That's always a lovely small key. The basement takes around 45 seconds. But we will need a fire source and the Hera dungeon, of course, to access it.
Yes.
Okay. So Gamma is also Team Eastern Dipper. Yeah, I mean, when you find a dungeon like Eastern in a spot like that, you are not coming by that often. It makes sense to dip it.
It's a nasty, it's nasty if it's vanilla. That's true. Yeah. Other than that, I'd see many people dodge it.
Yeah, if it's right next to the spawn, yeah, I can see people dodge it.
Okay, so Willard is running into Hyrule Castle now. Probably doing the same as Gamma did, maybe, maybe not. Not knowing if he's like... Nah, he's doing. A lot of people like hate to go out of logic, as Magnus stated earlier, with the missing small key.
I mean, let's see if he just grabs the chest and maybe steals the key, because it's the GT climb, right?
He kills the blue guard, plus it's also in a nasty, not that nasty location, but it's not nice to get there again. But you can find the other entrances if you're lucky, and do it then, maybe with a small key. Okay, let's see if Gamma also follows this insane connection chain there. And where did it drop off? I think it dropped out at the M cave. M stone, the stone next to the dam, to the left, to the desert. I don't know if people name it M stone. We do that because if you watch the map there, it looks like an M. And so for us, this is M cave and M stone. Pretty convenient if you play co-ops.
So Gamma sees the connector at the Flute 5 spot and he just takes it. I mean, why not? When you're at the end of a road, you can take the connector.
Yeah. Plus he has Moonpearl, as this chat just quoted, and yeah. So there will be a lot of loot in the Paradox Cave coming up.
So Willard just stole the Hyrule Castle small key. He did boomerang test, and after that, he said, "Nope, I want to see it and save it for later, maybe."
Yeah, he took the Thief Stone small key with him.
Yes.
Yeah, that's he found like, okay, this is a nice catch. I just do the sequence break, stop here, and I'm able to get 4 items from the back later. Better than 1, maybe.
I mean, we know that Zelda Cell is only a piece of heart, so he did all the correct plays.
Okay, Gamma's stealing the desert small key from the back. He probably will never spend though. We already know.
Hype cave, okay.
We already know all the spawns are slightly unfortunate to make a fast key scum for desert. So most likely not being spent there.
But maybe if we happen to find a flute and some kind of desert connector, desert entrance will be around. Okay, so that's a well at the sanctuary.
Plus blind hideout, so 5 items on both sides. Just that Willard cannot dig there because we have no gloves to go in.
Okay, 1 pot small key at Gamma side, some bombs. There's the Hyrule Castle small key. Oh.
That's a quick payoff there. If Willard finds this early, he will be maybe that wasn't so good to skip Zelda there. But as you said before, we'll just leave a hard piece there, so that's good. And we get money from the bush crabs, whatever.
That's definitely a relief for Gamma to find the Hyrule Castle key. Oh, and there's a laser bridge on Willard's side.
Yes. Wasn't it the wood chopper?
Yeah, it must have been, yes. Okay, so Gamma could go up to the digging game and Stumpy, but he decides to take the connector. And we know that this is now the Paradox Cave, which
Loot Cave, yes.
7 items for us.
If we are lucky, we may find a mirror here. Can check the whole Dark Bridge and the south entrance here, the drop-down entrance here, and get back in maybe. But that's high speculation.
Okay, the forest entrance has the old lady connector for us. Oh, there are no pots. I thought there were hearts under those pots.
Maybe you have to kill something? I don't know.
And that's Kakariko for the old lady.
Yeah, so quick back to the forest. Maybe we have an uncle there, plus a looming third possible item, definite item. While Paradox is pretty empty, other than the small key, right?
Yeah.
Was this the Paradox middle exit Gamma took, or the drop down? I paid attention to Willard.
The middle one. The middle
Okay,
one.
the middle one is the C-shaped house. Thanks.
Okay, so drop down is M Rock.
Yeah. So at Willard, I was just not sure which he took there at this point. Oh, this town. Was it vanilla?
Wait, I just missed it, but it's hookshot in Thief's Town, so could have been vanilla. Yeah, vanilla East Town, vanilla Thief's Town. Okay.
What is the seat?
It's not entrance.
It's not a full chaos shuffle or what's called. Just the dungeons are just shuffled there. Or the dungeons are not shuffled and the rest is shuffled.
It's inverted. No.
Okay, stop.
No.
By the way, Willard discovered Hyrule Castle main entrance, top of Kakariko, north of Kakariko. And we saw a library. Was it a sword? I was
10 arrows. It was 10 arrows.
Okay. Yeah, it was no sword, of course.
Okay, but Gammachuu doesn't have a weapon to kill blind with, so that's a death warp.
I just saw Willard jump freely in the well, so I assume Ganon was at the tree if he did that. Because I didn't.
What? Oh, I'm Ganon's at the tree. Thanks.
Yes, I think so, because for me it was a sick blind jump there, but it wasn't so. And there's Maya in the chess game.
Okay, so we're gonna be needing those Hyrule Castle small keys then. Okay, that's a lot of entrances we see on both sides with Village of Outcasts and Kakariko.
Gamma might not have liked this outcome here.
Okay, Gamma gets his Tower of Hera small key. And Willard does find the way to the item in Spectacle Rock at the tavern.
I like how you say that.
Yeah, there's one side where you can look at the item. One entrance you can get the item, and one is the exit, I would say.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, Willard showing us all of Kakariko here quite fast. There's nothing much to be tracking here.
Yeah, basically nothing in Kakariko.
Yeah, just Hyrule Castle main, which is with the small key from what was it? I think it was in the blind hideout at the swamp area.
So
Bringing
Gamma is going
Zelda's-
back to the eastern area. Wait.
Yeah, he has the hookshot. His hookshot connector is here.
Oh, right.
It's right in this house.
He wants those free items. So there's a GT small key on Willard's side at the uncle drop. Okay, Castle Tower small key number 1 for Gamma.
Yeah, he doesn't know he needs that. But Willard will be happy to find this later. And this should be Turtle Rock 2, right?
Wait.
Yo, Gamma.
What does Gamma do with that?
Yeah, it's working.
That's a creative way of doing hookshot cave, where you don't want to lose one heart.
The entrances, the connectors are not that helping, I'd say.
Oh, so you said... Oh, the bet is at Lumberjack, so wait, where was Ganon again?
Did we see Ganon then?
Now I'm confused. Oh, Lost Woods. Okay.
Okay,
I'm stupid. Okay.
It's also pretty logical. It must have been up there. So.
Thank you. I'm sorry. We're getting there. It's fine. Okay, map on the race game. Okay, so far we have a Bombos medallion, which was in Eastern Palace in Logic, and a hookshot on Gamma's side and a Moon Pearl on Gamma's side. And so he would be much more happy to find a connector up to the mountain, where he could check both sides.
Yeah, the problem right now here is for Willard, the last drop down is Hyrule Castle, which is pretty unattractive since you've seen the well and the uncle. So there's the Moon Pearl, that's why I'm saying that. But this is a dead end, hopefully, for him. Yeah, so he won't be bunny walking here much.
Gamma just took a look at the item of Spectacle Rock and decided, no, it's better to check the other entrances in Kakariko.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, it's the first new upcoming check here, I think, from Willard. We haven't seen that. Yeah, but this says Willard is now. Oh, this is a good one. But we're not tied on bombs. This should be fine.
Oh,
I hope I don't
jinx.
jinx.
The bomb in the abyss.
Yeah, it's a bit nasty if the middle worm comes down quickly and then you have nowhere to escape. But he gets a ferry here, so we're fine. Gamma has
arrows at the map.
And Gamma has 700 rupees. No way to waste time on the money game. While Willard only gets rewarded with a what's it called? Fisher Price shield? I don't know.
Yes, tier 1 shield. The blue shield.
I mean, it's helpful if you go into Swamp and block that arrow. But other than that...
The special price of the bush crab is 8 bombs. That's
We didn't know
nice.
that before, right? Willard was just maybe thinking about taking money, hoping maybe to find boots or Moon Pearl down here to also round in the water checks, but he has no ice rock cave too. but the mini modem check is here, so we can get water walk. Quite convenient here if we had the money and the boots.
Also, that's the Red Bomb shop. Thieves Town and Misery Maya. Oh, we knew that on Willard's side already, but
we saw that. I didn't notice it. It was a bit much. It was Village of Outcast plus Kakariko same time.
Okay, so what do you think? Do we find a mirror first or a glove?
I don't know. There's the other side of the cape connector. So this is like not helpful at all.
Did Willard just find the smith at the Ice Rod Cave? This is
Yes, he
some
did.
really good spot. Yes.
But it's we have the hook shot, so if you bring him later with mid and no mirror, you can start Link's house and go there rather quick. But it would be like a close to last location thing. It takes forever.
Yes. Well, Lightworld is about to starve a little, to bottleneck for Willard. So it's either connectors or I mean, we have the Dark World connector, so maybe it's Digging Game, Stompy. Also, Gamma is going to the Dark Cross, maybe going through with just hookshot and bombs. No light whatsoever.
We are probably also maybe skipping the light here because our Dark World connection we had earlier with the paradox is either glove locked or no, it's not even glove locked. It was the south exit, but the old man. We went through the old man, so this is not a logic. But Willard shows us the right exit of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, all our Dark World connectors were behind that lamp. And we have a pot area spawn right at the pyramid. So with the Moon Pearl, we can do all of pot area.
True. And we got a pot Vicky. Yeah, sorry. It was that was Hyrule Castle to the right. So the whole area here is also then in logic for Gamma. Thus, the Thieves Town could have progression, the Maya could have progression. And here's Desert to the right.
So lots of new entrances came up and new connectors arrived with Desert Palace and the whole Village of Outcasts, Skywoods, North area. Yeah, we can access like all of the Dark World except the Mountain and Maya area. Okay, let's see what's behind the GT dropdown or the lamp. It's the Skywoods map, a small key to Castle Tower, the second one, and the eastern map.
We got the small key in the swamp, so we are fine. So Gamma has 2 CT small keys. No way to finish it when he finds it. But he will be able to go to the Dark World here as well. But he gets... Oh, imagine you get that fairy instantly. Oops. And Desert Torch has a big key. Willard just showed us.
Yes, and there was the GT big key in Desert as well.
GT Desert. Big Key Palace, yeah, I like that. So Desert left is the safety door in the Dark World. Yeah. Willard will death warp here and check the middle exit. It's a bit unfortunate. Hyrule Castle front is quite unattractive at this point. If Willard is maybe super lucky right now, he may get out on Hyrule Castle here. That would help finding that Moon Pearl, like, faster.
You could see Gamma was thinking about fluffing that harp piece. Okay, so Hyrule Castle is the connector we want to get.
Yeah, he will get to... Oh, Desert Main is left drop down on the mountain. On the light side, of course. And there's the Skywoods back at the long ladder. Whatever you guys call that, we call that the long ladder.
Yeah, but the mountain does seem more attractive for Gammachuu because he has Moonpearl and Hookshot. But I guess it's fine for saving the old man if he's not in Hera.
Short ladder, yeah. But we have to... it's all blocked, right? You cannot exit the desert centrum without death warping. So that shouldn't be in logic, right? Am I right there? I think I am.
Yes. And that's some flippers on the Spectacle Rock. And a dark room inside, so this is probably the old man.
So Gamma just walked all the way up from here, down here, to this connector, but decided to dodge the right of Hyrule Castle, right? I think so, yeah.
Yes.
He wants that 20 rupees, of course. And maybe see both ends here.
So I heard Gamma is lining up his bomb jumps with Pichu's ears.
Would this be a bit too high? No, it's fine, okay. Let's see. Emma also crouched into his monitor. We can see them. So here's Spy Cave to the right, and Willard wasn't able to open the left side. Gamma just opened because no Moonpearl, obviously.
Yep, and that's just fairy. So
I wonder if he
Gamma-
goes Sanctuary? Yeah, he's thinking about it. All of pot area is in plain logic with that Moonpearl. Like, super early sphere, while Willard finds the... what's called? Pegasus Rocks? Yes, Pegasus Rocks.
Yes.
What is the English word for this check, Magno? This location? What do you think?
The back of old man vanilla?
No, like... like we would say that.
No.
What? It's the fog, of course. It's
So
fog,
there was
it's
Swamp
waves.
Palace at the right drop down on the mountain. Yeah, we would say Gabelung because it's two-way splitting. You could either go up the mountain or right side to the broken bridge.
Yeah, Willard has no hookshot though, so... You call that a fog in English? Okay, nice. I mean, Gabel is fog, we know that, but if people call that fog, that would be kind of cool. I thought it would be like Waffle House entrance or something like that. Not really familiar with
The
a lot
fog
of English terms, so nice you share that with us.
Okay,
Okay,
Willard's
Willard,
going
what
back
are you
to
up
the
to?
eastern area. He wants to take the hookshot connector, maybe?
Yeah, true. Without the hookshot. Unfortunate.
I mean, with so many connectors open, you would think the Moonpearl could just be behind two connectors and they spit you out of, like, right side mountain or so.
If you come to a fork, take it. Yeah, Willard's bunny form is the Odie? I think it's Odie, right? From the Garfield franchise. And yeah, as you can see, he's playing Garfield. And Magno was, of course, right. He's taking that connector. Gamma finds our sick kid lying in Port Lazy, which is an obnoxious check to come back through, back here. So yeah, this will stay in the back of his mind a bit. And now he's all the way walking back to the Dark 5. So Dark 5, like that cave where you normally go into the Dark World with the hammer and the glove.
Nice, so we have the Spike Cave at the shopping mall to come back to, and now we have the sick kid at the pot entrance. Really
Yeah. An Eastern Palace at Eastern. What is Gamma doing here? Wait. I thought he was a connector, true.
Alright, Super Bunny, that's 2 free items at the pre-pot.
Let's see if he can do the old school hookshot thing here. Oh, he did it!
Yeah, I forgot how to do it with all the mirroring.
Yeah, I
Quick
love the
swap
mirror there. this years.
Oh, there's the
and
glove.
there's also pretty early. You just had to go like Link's house, get that moon pearl from the drop down, and come back here, and you can get this like second item.
And you know what? You can get it as a bunny. Like you drop down and do the Super Bunny cave the Super Bunny way.
There's the exit Willard would love to have to the Hyrule Castle left side. But we cannot check the laser beam barrier here, but we don't care. We got gloves, we got hookshot.
Okay, it's Quake for Turtle Rock, but which connector did he take to get up the mountain though? I just missed it and he was up there. It's Back Rock, okay. And just a single check at the chicken house at the left Dark World double entrance.
So Willard will now bunny walk the gloves.
I mean, if you were Willard and you would walk bunny walk over there, I mean, you would take the connectors, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to find a connector to get up.
Yes, you could get up on the right side Light Mountain, and it's logic to go through and go in again for logic.
Fire rod at the Cagwell.
So the thing is, the gloves don't tell you necessarily they are moon pearl locked, which they are not. But Willard will get to his moon pearl by that connector. So I hoped earlier for an exit on Hyrule Castle, but will now. Yeah. So this is good. This is good.
Right, because you could enter Super Bunny from this side and be a bunny. And if the exit of Super Bunny is in the Lightwood, which it is, those gloves get in logic, right?
Yes. It works here, but it doesn't work for the ferry connector. This is always just in logic climbing, I think. You never drop down and lift those pots. I mean, you can, but it's not in logic. So okay, Gamma cleared out the well, I think. And he shows us that the mountain ascent is Turtle Rock to the left, close to the laser bridge.
So this could be really good for Willard to drop down now. This is his chance.
He has to. He has not much left.
And he's going for it. He will have a moon pearl. Nice. This will even up the race a little bit.
It worked out so good. I spun that net when he was in Blizzard.
Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking.
I think something there. The lava chest. He's probably swearing. Yeah, maybe.
I could have had that 37 minutes ago. So yeah, this is game 1 of the brackets, and it's a best of 3 series. Just an Ice Palace map in the Chain Chomp chest. Okay, Willard will take this glove to the Thank Drop and get his Fire Rod.
Gamma should be walking right to Hyrule Castle now. That what's it called? That Spectral connector led him far astray from his more lovely connector, I'd say. But now he's here, so this is good for them as well.
Yep, and Willard does now go to the mountain ascent, get his Turtle Rock left entrance, while Gamma got spit out of Bumper Cave, top of Bumper Cave as well, as Willard did before, and will find his Desert Palace. and big key
Right.
knowledge.
That's right. We get the TT Bicky here, as you stated earlier.
Yes.
He won't be so mad to spend his small key here, I think. He never does this. Yeah. Yeah, why would you? And yeah. We wouldn't need a mirror to make use of the left exit, but since we got the hookshot anyways, and Gamma will find his way to the left side mountain also here, he can just clear the full mountain.
Or he does not. He says no to the connectors.
Maybe
They're
I want to
popping
stay
here.
in the overworld a bit.
Or he wants to spend the key. No, he wants to clear the overworld.
Yeah. He has like Chapel, with a fire rod, probably Skywoods in the back of his head. All that stuff. The gloves opens. I think you have to lift this. Yes, he was about to drop down there twice. Damn, I wanted to pay more attention to to the lava lectures and I missed the one.
Yeah, so for Crosskeys, it's really hard to say who's ahead. But since Gamma had the Moon Pearl for quite some time now, and Willard had a lot of bunny walking, I would say Gamma has a slight lead. But I mean, it's Crosskeys. There could be one entrance locking one big key, and you're skipping it forever. So
Yeah. Willard could have a bottle when he's checking pot, and Sikit could have like Domo Picky or something. Or Ice Rod. When will you go back to the solemn pot check there? So lonely. Whatever. Cannot talk. Okay, we find Aga Tower, but we have no sword. Maybe Gamma is... Never mind, we... It would be convenient, right? If you had to open the tree, you get a sword now.
did you see what was in Aga Tower just now?
Yeah, that's why I say it's convenient. There's the boots. Imagine boots and swords
It was
if you
just
have
boots.
to open it. That's boots. If you have to open that, but you don't have to. We were just missing Ganon there for a second.
Okay, so Willard can take the fire rod and sequence break the back of Hyrule Castle. Gamma had to do it all in the dark, but the clock is ticking. Gamma has his boots now.
Yeah.
And
So-
it's in the curiosity shop. Like,
The first Aga Tower check. So I wonder, is Gamma going straight to Skywoods, or is he going southwards? But southwards is not much left.
I mean, he did village already, and he did like
he did
south,
only
except for digging game and
True.
Stumpy.
But down there is always 2 guaranteed items, though Skywoods is like 4 guaranteed items if you count out the small key. Willard has to go through the same as Gamma, but Willard has way more bombs to speed this up, maybe. Willard is thinking about reset. Willard is thinking, what did I find here actually? Did I find something important? Now he's thinking, oh yes, maybe Aga Tower. You maybe thought about the reset there. Because Hyrule, he has forsaken Zelda now. But he will get his small key not so far in the future, I guess.
Okay, so what's in Skywoods? So far, 20 rupees. Okay, so Willard takes his Hyrule Castle connector. Let's see if he decides to go to the Curiosity Shop place entrance to get his boots. Gamma's making nice use of the boomerang to stun the Gyptos for easy access of the Skywoods big key chest. And another GT small key.
Yeah, Willard will in fact now find Aga Tower, I guess. Ooh. You may want
That
to
bird
check
does
that
not
out.
play around.
No, he's a banger, as you always say.
At least there's the K45, which grants him a few hearts back. And Gamma just found the brewery with a single arrow in the back of Skywoods. Really nice. Congratulations,
That's iconic.
you checked the Skywoods bag. Here, have the small key. Sorry, the single arrow.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice, if you ask me. Wouldn't you be happy to find it there? I mean, it's a unique item, right?
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 Okay, so Willard's marching to his boots now.
While Gamma snacks himself Ether. And Gamma will take the guaranteed small key here, so Skyward's bag is later not an issue. Ooh!
So he grabbed the guaranteed small key, right? Right?
Yeah. I think the A button didn't lose there, so the second pot wasn't being released, and thus not being able to pick the third pot in time. Other than that, the play of hookshot and boomerang here can be helpful. We just heard, I don't know which sound we have, we can decide ourselves which sound we heard. Gamma just at least had the pinball sound, and why the room is called Pinball Room.
Okay, so Willard got his castle tower items.
Willard will also probably hit Skyward at this point. Needs to be a bit careful here, maybe decide for the boomerang. For stunnable defense.
Did you know that if you bonk the stones in the dark world, there are two fairies coming out?
Yeah, actually, no. And maybe it's not going Skywards here, because he knows there's a Vicky on a torch and hasn't been to the south at all. Willard also knows. And he gets screwed a bit over here by them, but maybe he gets the boomerang out and snatches them in. No! All of them do 2 damage. Oof. Was a bit close.
So Gamma just
Yes.
took the Misery Maya small key, big key of the desert torch.
Yeah. And we already know this is also in Village of Outcast.
Yeah, the hookshot
Gamma
was
will-
in the Vanilla Thief Zone.
Yeah, Gamma will have an entirety of amount now ahead of them, and Willard can now finally get his fingers on those 7 chests and the paradox and just go back in. Go back out, I mean. So he won't be sent off to an unfortunate location, because Willard already knows the mirror locked exit, so to speak, is in the South Shore Light World, which he doesn't want to go to, obviously. He's probably happy about the outcome that there's nothing in this cave. Since the Moon Pearl was so early, you think like, oh my gosh, I could have had the Moon Pearl and Paradox with that early play, and I didn't have. So this is soothing the mind. A bit like the German Parliament right now, right? Those swords, Bomb pump without swords. Late boots. It's okay, Willard will now definitely fall into his hookshot here.
So, what's our next progression? We saw lots of Overworld, but not Digging Game and not Stumpy. Probably the mountain will be.
Gamma can go to
yielding-
the right with the hookshot. This be a thing Willard couldn't do. Willard could go to the south of Village of Outcast, which is pretty fine, since Willard has done no swamp check, no moon pearl. Can get the items of the last checks he did there. Swordless back of TT would be a thing if you feel behind, and it may be. No, it's death. Right. Okay, Magno, you can name one weapon that's lying in back of Steve's sound.
The burner.
Oh, damn, I wanted to say that too.
That's an easy one.
Nice. I like that. I mean, even if Willard would go there with that magic amount, he would like, are you kidding me, game? So it's just fine to bail there. Even if you find some Maria, that magic count is a bit low.
So we do see new checks here at Gamma's side. And,
Okay,
well, of course,
King's
Digging Game
Doom.
as well. Just a Namo upgrade.
Yeah, makes that
what's-
swapping more tedious.
And what's on Digging Game?
Smarky. I say Swamp. Oh, Ganon's Tower. Is it the fourth one? Oh, and we find Pot, finally.
Okay, so how many small keys of pot do we have? I see a 1.
I see one for Gamma. I meant the Smarky for GT, if it was the fourth one. We saw it all. But, ooh, this cave opens nothing so far, except there's one entrance it opens. But the connector is dead. Swamp Pendant, Thieves Town Red Crystal, Ice Turtle Rock and Skywoods are crystals. Ice Turtle Rock, Skywoods crystals. Thieves Town was a red, and I think it was Pendant, which was Swamp. Willard found the other side of the bed connector behind Long's house.
And he will shortly go to his Hyrule Castle small key.
Yep, and we got a shuffle in logic here.
Maybe
And
that's
Posh-
the reason because Willard didn't go into Thief's Town because the small key was not in logic for him.
True, but also, yeah, low amount of being able to finish the dungeon.
Nice.
Okay, we see a upcoming mimic clip here.
Well, I know for a fact that both runners can do that pretty well.
So here's the Blind's hideout for Willard, which Magno just mentioned. The Hyrule Castle small key is looming here. Other than that, we are rather starved. We have still the glove check and the lake all the way down, where you flew to the 8 next to the Smith and the Cape connector, the front connector. We call it Cape connector because you use the Cape usually there. Yeah. Zora is in logic. All those single off checks are in logic. We've been to Desert on Willard's side, right? And he left early the Paradox Cave, I think. True, Willard was on the Dark Death Mountain earlier. I think that was during the time my microphone was disconnected or something. I don't know how Willard got up there earlier. Do you remember, Magno? Was it Boncha?
Yeah, it was the exit of Spectacle Rock.
Ah, it was Spectacle. To the floating island, I guess.
To the top of Bunny in the Dark World.
Ah, okay. True, the bomb jump led us to the shopping mall, yeah. Okay. Just for record, there is the ice rock cave to the left. Could store a water walk here. But as I said, he's going for that glove check. Gammon also, except pot, didn't find much here. He did find an ether on its way and a shovel. And ooh, we found an ice palace.
That's the glove, no hammer. But we have fire rod, so
and we
there
have
are 4 checks in logic.
Not much to do anyways. Spicy ice palace play, that's true. I don't... Ice palace is always like... For me, it's always like a game breaker. I find it scary. Bocce mini models on the left side. And Willard decides to bail. At least we had a hook shot for the what they called? Pen Gators? Yeah, Pen Gators. So I think Gamma will be dipping this though. He has not much left. I think he skipped the shovel he just got from Paul, right? When resetting the game? When saving quitting?
I think so, yeah.
He will maybe find that to be a mistake in quite some time. Or I just didn't pay 100% attention. So that would be my fault then. So I think we also didn't see this. Did we? Was it an escape? No, it's a ledge.
I don't think Gamma did this yet.
No, I think he didn't. Ooh, and there's the bottle! Imagine! Imagine! Willard's going to pot. Yeah, you still have like 3 entrances there. Look! Progression on the bottle. I think Willard owes me then.
Oh, Gamma's thinking about it.
Eastern Palace is a normal blue crystal. On Willard's side, we got a quick map check there. There's one thing that's a bit extra scary at this Ice Palace. It's the Ice Palace bomb jump. If you decide to do it, if you gamble on maybe finding hammer or something. But with the boots, there's item dash potency to do it. Yeah. If you like the swordless mode, you can also learn this. There's 2 different pixel setups, or even 3, to get it done quickly and convenient. So Willard is finding his Misery Maya Beki, which is also a potential play here.
Where was it again? It's chess game, right?
Chess game, left to Thieves Town. And Willard is exiting to the mountain here, because Willard can still clear the right side with that late hook shot.
So Gamma's doing a swordless swordless Ice Palace bomb jump and did not use the boots dash, item dash thing, so it was kind of hard to get to the last pixel.
Zombie practice, that's why he can do that. I, though, cannot dodge this yellow spike at all. I think I never accomplished it even once, to dodge that yellow spike with the hook shot there.
Wait, Gamma just dropped down, isn't
Yeah, he's going Ice T and then upwards to spike chest. It could not be bomb jump there because no Smoky. It's interesting now if Willard will find something behind that shovel or even behind that bottle, but because after this right side mountain play for Willard, there's basically only Skullwood. Catfish is still there. Also, the Dark Ocean Hut is still there. Shopping mall. No, we need a hammer to be effective around there. Yeah, it's getting a bit empty in the seat. Misery Maya is, of course, as we just said before, looming there all the time with that hookshot and that boots.
Oh, Gamma has to be careful. He's down on 2 hearts.
Yeah,
And
but he has
Willard is
not
also
to,
going for the mimic clip.
but he has not to bomb jump here, so. All the checks we are down to like soonish are a bit icky. Like Ice Palace is nasty to play, but so far out, away from a spawn. There's a bow here. This opens that checks on Willard's sides here. Do we have the GT Bicky, right?
Oh.
How many Smokies do we have? 4. We have 4, right?
There's 2 on each side, so.
I think it's 3 or 4. So for now, this bow opens not that much. In fact, without the EP Bicky, nothing. Or the GT entrance. We didn't find GT entrance, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Gamma is going to.
He didn't do the bonk rocks yet.
Ah, yeah, true. But he forgets them here? No, he doesn't. So Willard gets his shovel here now. Willard doesn't wanna swap with the fairy. So, Graveyard Ledge we saw at Willard's side already. Gamma is probably now going back through Hyrule Castle, I assume, at this point. Oh, I didn't see the Mimic Cave earlier here. Willard's right twin. Gamma also doesn't know that the mountain descent, we call it bed connector, was Fledermaus beds, and yeah, that it leads to Long's house. So yeah, what's Gamma doing? Misery Maya? It's Misery Maya. With that bow, maybe hoping for a Somaria in here, and do everything. One Smolky is a bit unattractive concerning the left side, right, Magno?
I mean, when you're there, when you have a fire source, why not do it? You won't come back just for two checks later in the game. But having at least one key is always appreciated, so you can start on the left side and then do the right side of Maya.
Yeah, I agree.
Willard hasn't been to Skullwoods yet, so that's his play for now.
But Willard can go out of Skywards again, since we have a nice Skywards vanilla layout, or most likely vanilla layout, and yeah. And then maybe decide for Thiefstone or Misery Maya dipping. Other than that, Willard can still clear the entirety of the pot area. I think Willard followed the bunny connector immediately when he started bunny walking there.
So Gamma didn't have enough magic for the compass chest. And there's a big key, which is Womp, okay.
Of course, it's one of the most required ones, if it's behind 3 Misery Maya Crosskeys.
So there's GT's monkey number 3 for Willard.
Has Willard done something Gamma hasn't?
I don't know.
And this might be the 4th? Oh, it's a pot small key. Okay. Since pot is a crystal, this swamp wiki could be a bit more interesting than we maybe thought at the start, but we don't know yet. So Willard is doing the Skywoods play, as you mentioned. Yeah, and what could be the worst thing happen now? Or what could be the best thing for us as an audience to happen now? I'd say like GT in that hookshot camp, and maybe some, I don't know.
Okay, the best thing I would say is Mirror in Maya and Kane at Sickit to have some kind of diversion for the rest of the seed. And Willard hopefully going back to the Sickit soonish.
I mean, he hasn't been there at all, so it's attractive at some point. But Willard will probably skip back of Skywoods for now, and also the in-between chest.
Wait, Gamma, where are you going? Oh, this is his way of checking the bridge chest and getting some.
Oh, he wants the magic. Yeah.
And boom, Sumaria. No, oh, that would be just too convenient if there was Sumaria in this bridge chest.
Look what Willard is doing. I always see Willard doing this if I watch his stream.
Wait, what's he looking for?
I don't know.
Wait, Willard, hello? Magic?
It's Misery Maya, true. I was like, we have the money to pay the chess game, right? Willard has not the bow. So the bow from Ice Palace actually locks this play, right? Or is Fire Rod bringing this in logic? I don't know.
Sorry, what do you mean?
The Misery Maya 2, if this has a logic component or not. But this...
I think the Fire Rod alone is enough.
Okay. But it won't be enough.
Think you can kill the Wizrobes with bombs?
Look at this stupid... Yeah, you can. Okay, never mind then. It's a bit timey.
No, you can't? Oh.
No, it's it's the low frame rate. The difference between the actual game feed and what we see. You cannot kill them. Oh, you cannot? Okay, never mind then. I thought it was just getting iframes. But yeah, we got an hook in desert. Where did Gamma pull the desert smoky out?
Oh, I forgot.
This is one more This is one more entrance. Ah, it wasn't Maya. Okay. Oh, okay. There's the full magic.
Are bees ever in logic? I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
They should be. Oh god. That gets me though. And we actually all love bees, right? I mean, even in real life, they are important. And they are sometimes important. Like, imagine you find Mini Moldam Cave with nothing, and you got that
Spyro
cute
Cave
little
on
gold
3
bee.
hearts.
What? Yeah,
Spyro
Spyro
Cave on 3 hearts, Bunny
Yeah.
Walk required to get to the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, this and that. Can also help in the club if you have gear like this. You do not even have a hammer. 30 shots
Yeah.
fire, 30 shots of arrows, and 1 magic bar. Yeah, I think the random community is agreeing that bees are a blessing and not a pest. So Gamma
Sorry.
follow. So yeah, sorry. Gamma hasn't been to this yet. I was thinking about if there was another GG big keys, small key somewhere. Kinda hoping for GG now. With no progression.
So this seed feels kind of jetty, right? 1 hour 10, and we have like completed all the dungeons so far. Oh wait, we haven't. Yeah,
Gamma is
many dungeons we can clear right now.
Gamma is, by the way, going through that connector to get out at it's called Dark Chapel. I don't know if he wants to current jump there, but he could just start at the pyramid. But you sometimes forget you have that pyramid start. At least I do.
He just fell down a hole and restarted the room.
And Willard has to take that ferry with them here, because spikes can be a bit nasty with 2.5 hearts.
Okay, the bed was leading up to the Mimic Cave. Mimic Cave entrance.
Mimic, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
What was at Dark Chapel then? Ah, the Old Man Rescue?
No.
I had a bad track
Maybe
there.
the Old Man Rescue. Yeah, could be. Sorry. Could be.
Yeah, I think we never saw somebody cross there, just from the other side later.
Okay, now we get a shovel check,
Oh,
but it's trash.
what could we do?
We saw Chicken
Sorry.
Heart on the mountain on Willard's side when you drop down the Spectacle Rock.
Yeah.
And we can lift the hookshot stone.
And lift the hookshot stone. We can sequence break water checks. Okay, we can check the book we just got from that Maya play. We can sequence break back of pot. And we see another big key in plain sight. Did we see that already? I think not.
I think not.
This is a nasty check to see a big key at this point, because we are out of Era was a pendant. We are out of a lot of connectors right now.
Alright, as Chat is mentioning correctly, we got the small key of Thief Sound in Logic. So,
Yeah.
big key and small key, there's 3 checks for us.
We said that before, because it was either Dip Maya or Thief Sound, but Thief Sound is always like that. The Damocles sword above you. You have no weapons. It's futile. Don't do this. By the way, we just had next Turtle Rock entrance found. It was Turtle Rock right in the desert main entrance behind that book. But we could do nothing there. So here comes the Dark Potion Heart plus the
Catfish.
Catfish. Oh.
2 item check fountain. But just trash. Gets the ferry. Yeah, for now it looks pretty even. I mean, no dungeons completed. Same inventory, basically. Willard is missing the bow out of Ice Palace. But since we mimic clipped, there's nothing Nothing Willard couldn't reach what Gamma could reach. So, what does Catfish have for us? A small key. Or Ice Palace.
Ice Palace. So Willard is there, finding that single arrow, slightly doing a little pause, maybe shortly thinking about going all the way back to Thieves Town, but decides against it. And here comes the splash deletion, by the way, for the out of logic place we just mentioned like 2 minutes ago. So Willard wants to see that shovel way earlier than Gamma wanted to see it after that pot play. But we know it's just a compass. I think it was a compass.
Yeah. And we know the Gamma checks are locked behind the mirror because the flippers were on top of Spectacle Rock.
Did you see that he just got a sword out of logic? And Did you notice that like 20 minutes ago or half an hour ago, someone in chat wrote "Hobo is come on Hobo" or something like that? Yeah. That sword was shot caught early, but nobody listened.
Right, and now Gamma has a weapon for Thieves Stone, so he can get the checks in logic, plus... I mean... Who cares about the Thieves Stone big chest, right? Right?
I don't know. And this is only a red rupee. Some people may see a bow there, or not. Are we down to Zora having some? We are not. We have still logically components we can follow, like Hookshot Cave. I don't know if Willard dropped down to the both Dark Checks twins, who were a bit more alone at this point.
Oh, Willard's getting really close to that sick kill check.
Is Gammachuu?
But yeah, Gamma's following as well.
That would be funny.
Gamma might be both... first.
Yeah, Gamma would be first. I think he was nothing at the dark side. Just a tree pull. By the way, if you guys didn't know, you can tree pull that Super Mario picture at the wall.
Yeah.
It's helpful, especially in co-op situations. If you get the route with no bombs, no money.
Dude, those guys in chat could be future opponents.
Oh no!
Just a compass.
I'm sad now. I really am. I installed the secret check like 40 minutes ago to make it a more even race, and it was just a compass.
You know why there was just nothing? Because Gamma was there first. If it would have been Willard first to the Sickit, it would have been a huge progression.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're still looking for progression of some kind. Like
yeah, we can just go Thieves Town.
I mean, true. Base Scout would be done in 5 minutes, right?
In
the fastest Crosskeys ever.
Isn't it 121? I think it's 121.
Oh, could be. Yeah. And we're not even close to finish it.
Shame on you. Oh, true. We got the cape. Yeah, it was one we got left here.
Just trash.
It's a good location to save and quit, right? Usually you spawn there in other modes.
Willard could
Okay.
drop down and get the checks in
Willard-
logic.
Willard will first open the bomb check here because he couldn't earlier, and then drop down and then lift the
Right.
and then lift the hookshot thing. That's good for Willard, actually. Or it might be. I don't know.
Yeah, Gamma never dropped down in Spectacle Rock. And by the time of 120, you saw hundreds of connectors, and you can access so much now. He might have forgot about Spectacle Rock.
He's been never up there, right? He never dropped down there, I think.
No, but he did the bomb jump.
Yeah. But he got led away, or he safe and quitted at the Spike Cave, I think. The Spike Cave entrance. Okay, the stone was nothing. We got the chicken hut out finally. Chicken hut out now. And this is nothing. So Thieves Town all the way, probably.
Okay, so wait for Thieves Town to have the mirror at the maiden cell.
Yeah, that would be better for Gamma now, in case Willard is going there immediately. But Willard will be going to Catfish now, I assume, since he spawned here.
Yeah, it would be not only a swordless Thieves Town, it would be a weaponless Thieves Town, at least to kill blind.
I mean, you can at least position blind already in his room or in her room.
Yeah, it's not too bad, yeah.
Since this is vanilla, and you never know if you get flute and mids and be fast there. Look at this chain to get there. It's nasty. You have to go through Hyrule Castle or Desert Palace all the way.
But you would imagine to find some kind of weapon, right? I mean, it could be sword, hammer, Zamaria, burner.
Especially from Willard's perspective, there was like the whole south of Darkworld doable there. So it was absolutely understandable not to go there. And there's like the mirror you mentioned.
Okay, I'm one check off, damn it.
Look, this is also like, if Willard is going there in logic now, soon, he is having a hard time then, maybe. Should I stay? Should I go? Yeah, the sword is now in logic too, because the mirror locks the what's called flippers.
And that's why we sequence break.
Yes,
So
just
we
just
can
go
do
back
Thieves
to.
Town in one go.
Okay, Willard is setting up water walk here.
Okay, now wait for the mirror locking the hammer to go back to the Thieves Town big chest at one point.
Wow.
There would be a required triple dip by logic of
Yeah.
Thieves Town.
It could just be the Tower of Hera big for something in Tower of Hera's top, so it would be required triple, but actually only once.
Okay, Willard also gets his sword.
Yes,
So he can
this is very good
Thieves
for
Town in one
Willard.
go.
Feels kind of ironic. You get the sword after all the water and catfish checks just to get the mirror at the end of it. But better this way than the other way around. Other than that, we can now access Hera, Ether tablet, almost tablet. We cannot check it. We can check it, but we cannot get it. Yeah, what else can we open? We can just open all the mirror checks, right? A45, racing game, graveyard ledge. That's about it.
Yep.
King's Tomb. Gamma can now, Gamma is just immediately going for those two. He's going to, he's a smart boy. He's going Hyrule Castle and he will get out of, Bumper Cave upstairs so we can mirror there and then do Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. I like this. This is the time in the race where you have as a runner to think, okay, what will I find next? Where can I save up time? How do I route this if I find this? And how do I route that if I find that? So that can make a huge difference again. This is a small key.
Small key to
TR.
I mean,
You
Gamma
were
did
the
basically everything, even sequence break the sword, so he can basically be sure, okay, unless you didn't go swordless, weaponless up Thief Sound, there's no way my opponent has this mirror before me. Or,
Oh,
I mean,
what if you... That's a good question. What if you find this and that? Yeah, this is... then it's getting tricky. I mean, this could be your third sword, though. But Touché got me good there. I agree. Oh, and there's Hera. It was Graveyard Ledge, right? At least one of them.
yes.
There's always a dungeon here recently. This dungeon! Look! Didn't we just make a joke about Hera Vicky behind that deep sound? Nice.
But we can see it's a pendant only, but it's a green pendant.
I think Gamma knows he's a strong executioner, and Gamma may know that Moonpearl was maybe leading to a slight lead, or to a lead. And yeah, so why not do it? Plus, as we just mentioned slightly before, we are down to not that many checks left.
Willard is having a good time thinking about what's in logic. It can't be Thief Sound, right? Can't be Thief Sound.
By the way, we only need the flippers for maybe Swamp if we have to go there. Since it's a pendant and they are right at top of Swamp. So there's no need to even go there soon. Maybe if we get a Master Sword. So we can check Ether Tablet, Hera. Maybe if we get the hammer, we get the whole mountain, the rest of the mountain available. But we can also do this with the mirror. So hammer only opens like Hammer Pack House in Village of Outcast. The rest of Ice Palace is doable, but not clearable fully because we have no big keys. Willard is going back to... Oh... This brings back memories.
Ooh. Yeah, but you skipped the Swamp Small Key there, right?
Hey. You have to be creative if you play Zelda.
Yeah, Willard will be very happy about his piece of heart. Yes.
Hey, the chat is getting out of control. Okay, the green pendant. We didn't see Sarah Hashler himself, though. I think I haven't tracked him away.
No Zaha yet. And yeah, Gamma is doing the throughout route with the mirror now.
Ooh, just
speak of the devil, and there's a cane of Samaria.
Oh gosh. And it was directly on the green pendant. Let's Maya. And there's the Master Sword. I should go into, what's it called? Wahrsagerei? Clairvoyance it's called.
Fortune teller.
Fortune teller broker. Give me all your money.
Okay, so yeah, the mirror locks the rest of the seed, it looks like. So we have, we can access some things in Turtle Rock. Clear Misery Mire, of course.
Everything not in logic, though. So Samaria opens nothing right now. No, the first check in Sky and Turtle Rock front, but we didn't see that one. And we have 3 small keys. So
Oh, Willard's doing it. He will get his mirror.
yeah.
So if everything would be a straight line from now on, Willard would be behind an entire Thief's Town and Tower of Hera now.
Yeah, plus Willard won't be having arrows for Witty. This could also lead to a bit of time loss. But it's a big if everything is in a straight line, you said. Speaking of straight lines, what do we need? We need Ice Rod, Turtle Rock Big Key, a hammer, of course, and the Eastern Palace People. Right?
Let me see. Yeah.
And since we know there is a big key on the desert ledge, we probably may even need Mitz and loot. Unless this is Desert Ice or Hera, the Hera big key we have.
Okay, so let's go Witchery's fight. We have Cape and Master Sword, so it's fine. And a bow to finish it off.
Yeah, this will be a good time save there. I mean, therefore the time was invested into ice, and there was nothing except that bow. And there is another big key on the way, and this is desert. So this is one not so nice big key to find out of the way, which makes the desert big key and desert ledge big key even more required, probably.
As for now, it does seem like Gamma has quite some lead, but there can always be this one big key in this one location you skip forever.
You mean
We
the
all
bottle?
know Crosskeys.
Gamma can... You mean the bottle? The bottle, the sick hit?
No, we
I'm
checked
still...
that already.
Yeah, I'm still sad. There's a map here and an entrance for Gamma to check. Do we need third pendant info? Does Gamma have it? Not sure. We have it as a total of checks. Oh, that's the hype cave. This is the last 5 item source. And there's the flute, which will open most likely a big key quite soon. And we get that mid somewhere close to be found. And this is Skywoods 2.
So first check Willard is going with his mirror is Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah, Willard is following the entrances now. Gamma will walk to K45 and he will be able to check the Bombos tablet at the end of the road with that newly found Master Sword. Now we should be running into, I don't know, maybe mids or land soon?
Oh,
Do you
Gamma
think?
forgot to activate the flute.
Yeah. True. And Willard found our next second check, or double check, or 2 item location, whatever. I think there's one left, one fairy fountain. Or one fairy item.
Okay, Willard is going to show us Hera, the tablet, and the flippers.
I don't know if he takes the flippers at this point. Rupee Horde, right? Was it Rupee Horde?
Yes.
Did you see what was on Floating Island? Because I didn't.
Full
Okay.
heart container.
Okay, cool. And there's GT. And we know Gamma can do the right side and the climb here.
Any climbers in chat? 3 small keys.
I don't know, if you feel not good, maybe. But the item loadout is pretty not so nice.
Oh
I mean,
wait, Willard's missing the Maria.
Yes, he can only climb here and hope room and get a card, which he doesn't need.
Oh right, no hammer.
And he is.
Oh boy.
He is.
He's still winded.
I actually like it.
Bolus, even for him.
Yeah, he has to clip. He doesn't feel good with that moon pearl. Or he just noticed he has no bow? No, it can't be, right? No. Did Gamma get the connector to Floating Island there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It was the brothers, right?
Or did he go Spectacle Rock? I don't know.
If so, it was pretty fun. He did go through with the flute activation, maybe.
Okay, that's some nice mimic clipping on Willard's side. Just a little more. Ah, he got
No.
Yeah, take the wall.
Yeah, but Willard get everything from Sang, so the climb to be finished is not necessary here. Go, same time. No, the upper mimic is not cooperating. Oh, it is. No, it's not. They're both not. Come on.
No.
Nice.
Wow, that's really nice mimic clipping. So fast.
That was cool. So Gammachuu is on the way to Skyward's boss.
And it's only a fighter sword climb. No other weapon than the fighter sword and the fire rod on Willard's side. So this will be a spicy climb.
Ah, yeah, we have no bow. True. Yeah, safety door here makes perfect sense. Maybe the developers could enable the shovel to be able to stop hidden full magic in the bottle. Something like that. Oh, this is nasty. Okay, this was some good spins. Do we know the stun price? If it's hard or magic?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Would be ironic if it's arrows or something like that.
I mean, if it's just ice rod on the climb, that could be really nice for Willard.
Yeah, but I don't see that Gamma is... He's not having much left later on. This room can be a bit nasty. Willard just did.
Oh, but after the room kill, he got nice sword skating.
Oh, the poke. We have not infinite amounts of spamming fire rod here. Because we have no torch, we should not forget that. Yeah, he is not forgetting it, that's good. Okay, Gamma is getting closer to the same location. Willard would need like the ice rod on top here, and maybe Gamma needs like the hammer here to bail.
Yeah, so he can say to himself, I got a hammer, this opens up so much stuff, I did 22 checks, I'm out. See ya.
Yeah, like this. But Willard, in this good case scenario, Willard still had to come back.
Oh no. In order to catch this heart, Willard lost the heart.
Don't get
This is
burned.
still a spicy climb.
Yeah, the laser beams can make you bye-bye there quite fast. And there's the lamp.
In the tire room, nice.
Nice. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Aiming water, not drunk today.
I'm sure that's how you say it. Oh! Gotta dodge
water.
the hand.
He dodged. He drank the dodge water though. And aim. Yeah, I read about that.
Okay, so green pendant locked lamp. That's nice.
And your boomerang.
The obvious better boomerang.
Willard just got a map and the compass there, I think.
It's fine, he just needs one major item there.
Yeah. Needs like, I don't know, what would be good? Actually, like an Ice Palace Biggie that locks something in Ice Palace would be nice. Maybe. Or like Nakama has to go there again as well.
That's the burner so far. And there's no check behind the climb, so it's just this last check here.
Yeah.
This could almost already seal the deal here.
And there Sky was the last Smarky. Gamma making it close here. And an arrow!
Oh. This is the first bow, right?
Yeah, it's the first bow. Oh, the hammer! Oh my gosh!
Okay, so I think it was Fear Agent. It was definitely not behind Ice Armor, since the hammer was obviously in Bob's chest. So yeah, so the Zamaria also locks the hammer. So you really have to do the green pendant for everything.
There's the next big key, Turtle Rock, which is required. Okay. We still need probably the meds. And yeah, Ice Rod, AP Biggie could be behind that mids. Gamma can now, he can clear Ice, he can clear Pot. He has that second small key to go to the boss immediately. There's even 3 small keys. Yeah. Pet has not been checked, I think. And another sword.
Yeah, the seed forced us to go weaponless into Thief's Town to get the mirror, to get Tower of Hera stuff, to get the flippers out of from the Spectacle Rock, to clear Hera, to get the green pendant, to get the Zamaria, to get the hammer out of GT, and yeah, there we are.
You mean flippers for the sword?
Yes.
There was another.
We have a weapon to kill.
There was a second sword in Hera, I think. Gamma had Master Sword there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly where it was, but it was close after. Ooh, pot 4. So pot is quite a decent amount of items to be getting there. One pot small key was in Maya's left side.
And that's all of GT.
Yeah, and he will be here with that hammer. Yeah. So no silvers for Gamma.
But that hammer makes quick access for the right side.
So Gamma will most likely jump down the middle. Since we got the Mimic Room, Mimic Cave already as an exit. Now, if Willard sees the second bow, he can be like, okay, maybe it wasn't so bad with that bow from the climb. I can see my opponent maybe skipping ice as well with that low equip amount.
Yeah, but just silvers is a bad compensation for a GG.
I know, but that can lead to the thought that his opponent did the same. It's not to make it worth from our perspective. Okay, now we have a Mothula, but oh no, last shot missed. And Gamma can make good access of his routing here, can clear the Mimic Cave, can now basically full clear pot.
Yep, has to make sure he still has one key for the boss. But yeah, opening Harmless Hallway and he will be fine. Just skipping the big key chest.
This is also like comic potency of like Willard opens the vanilla big key chest instead of the Harmless Hallway. And there's like something.
Yeah, it's not really one check that burned Willard. It's basically the order of things, of how he routed his checks. Yeah. Green Pendant has Samaria, which locks everything.
And Green Pendant is right next to Green Pendant Dungeon, which is Herald's both at King's Tomb plus Graveyard Ledge, so this is kind of convenient. And yeah.
It's those two checks, Graveyard Ledge and the King's Tomb, right next to it.
Yeah. Now you could decide when you found when you finished Thieves Town with the mirror and the sequence broken sword, you could just go upstairs, or northwards to Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb, or decide for Cave 45 plus Bombos. But if you have no Master Sword, you should go first.
Oh, look, an Ice Rod.
Ooh,
So
nice rod.
GT small key number 4, so the entirety of the climb is locked behind 6 pot small keys and an Ice Rod.
And the third Maya small key.
Yes.
We still need the dam, right? If we have to go to Swamp? Do
If
find
we
that?
need Swamp, yes.
If we have to go, yeah. Since we are looking for mids, and this is kind of close. Eastern Palace Biggie might be mid slot, since we saw that one check. We still have the connector of the spiral connector to pass through and hope for maybe exit in Misery Maya area. The same goes for Turtle Rock front. We could go to the Turtle Rock front, but yeah. For now, it's probably just clear your stuff.
Yeah, and right, it's just Eastern Palace Biggie for Go mode, and it's 1 hour 47. I mean, we all saw what kind of crap seed this was.
This is like this card house scenario, right? Like always. Like you have this entirety of a big wool thing, and if you spin it to one straight line, it's all falling apart. You just have to end it. But sometimes there's like one nasty item missing for an hour. And it's usually like EP Biggie, Pot Biggie, sometimes Thieves Town or Turtle Rock Biggie. Or Ice Rods. So Gamma can now finish Turtle Rock soonish, and maybe he gets out in Misery Maya area. so he should do this before Ice Palace. Well, since if he gets out there and he can mirror the Epibiki, he's good to go. Crash the game really fast.
Yeah, Willard also takes the smart route, going up to Bumper Cave in the Dark World, mirror there, get the mirror check done, route Graveyard Lodge Kingston from here.
Okay, if everything works out in Gammachuu's favor right now, he is going to... in here? What was here? Ah, the front. Okay. This check it's the only check I didn't track in Kakariko, by the way. It's when I fixed my microphone stuff. Okay, I didn't know we had that rock front. It's unfortunate to relay so much on this check. But Spiral Cave is still a thing, right?
No one likes Spiral Cave.
Yeah, but it can lead you to my area, and you could technically dodge the mids.
Yes.
So, but Willard will be now finding the Zomaria. The laser bridge is, by the way, just 2 checks further north of here. 3 checks. So I wonder why Gamma is doing this first.
I think that's why he was debating with himself. Why am I here? Wait, since I'm here...
I think he pressed upwards right and got stuck to the wall while watching the map. And then, okay, I'm here. Maybe not?
Wait, he's not finishing Turtle Rock? Okay.
He didn't track the laser bridge, I think.
Or he wants to go from Turtle Rock right, which is right here.
Yeah. But that would be like the play before the front, I think.
Yes, this could have been first place. Like, go from here, clear the big chest, go to the boss, and then clear the front when you get spit out of the front after killing Trinex.
Or just believe in Trinex, that we didn't do last time either, so...
Oh, he also didn't do this check, okay.
Yeah, that's
right, no, so Mario for
he couldn't do earlier.
Oh, right! Oh, that's smart. You can go out Turtle Rock left, just go 1 entrance up, and then you're at laser.
Yeah, but this would be nice if it was the first play, right? So we can just do the front after the boss. But it's
right now we're just
maybe he wanted to be in go mode, or he made that route up quite a while ago, and yeah, it's hard to change then in your head.
Oh, that's a good point. Willard might YOLO thief some big chests. This could be a play if you feel really far behind.
Imagine there would be the second bow, then he would be good, but it's not like that.
Oh, Willard with some spin speed.
Shenanigans.
Waiting room strats.
Waiting room strats. I need those for the doctor. You just grab some bin there in the room where everybody waits and run in circuits. Look what happens next. Okay, what do we have left? Other than that, Ice Palace has 4 items left. We have an entire swamp, which is still not open. We got a bee.
Wait, what are our red crystals?
Yeah, I was also watching this Evestown and Maya.
Yeah. This could be a play. The red bomb shop was at the Smith house.
The Smith house.
So maybe that's the next play.
I think he's going back to our lovely entrance here, and he's checking the drop downs. Is he hoping for find it?
Okay,
if he drops down, he gets to Dark Mountain again. No, he's doing he never did that bump jump, right?
No, he
He
did.
did it.
You get to... he wants to go to Ice Palace the fast way with the flute. I see.
Oh, it's Spike Cave at the shopping mall.
Yeah, but it's... Yeah, it's true. Spike Cave is there. Yeah, exactly. I can see that. But then Ice Palace first, right? Which is a light world. This is why I was being a bit rude there. I mean, he did Ice Tea, so Ice Palace would be super fun. Maybe he's hoping for the big key before going there. Ah, that's why.
Oh, he wanted a sword for Kults there?
Yeah, easy.
I see.
Yeah, first, yes, speed. Yeah. What? What's happening here? Does he have enough magic? Yeah, we have almost, okay.
Willard wants to make a play here to get the Crystal Roller's chest.
Yeah.
Does not have the Turtle Rock big key yet. I think it was in GT.
I think it was in the map room. Oh, it's compass room, right? To the right.
I always
this
read LW as Lumberwoods, but it's Lost Woods.
We still got the Desert Palace Picky, by the way. So this is 2 more checks we can go through. Yeah. TT Big Chest is looming. Ice Palace is now 4 checks. Other than that, we have the climb on Gamma's side. We still have a 2-item check in the Overworld, I think.
I think we've seen all of the 2 double checks, but I'm not sure.
There was Maya Shed and 1 fairy thing with fairies in the bottle. They have no connector to Maya area. If they had, it would be the first play to go after. We know there is a Picky on the desert ledge, so it could be the potential Eastern Palace Picky. At this point, there's like, what's the chance? 33? Yeah. Ice is missing. AP is missing. Is anything else missing? No. 50. 50-50.
The drop down of Spectacle is at top of Bumper. Yeah, sorry, top of Super Bunny Cave. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think we haven't seen Spiral Cave and both middle side drop downs, right? For the Light World Mountain?
I think we... I don't know.
Or did Gammachuu do one of them? I don't know when he went to pot if they checked maybe some drop downs. I think the Hammer House and pot is then. Oh god! The Village of Outcast is also not checked. Smith's Chain is not doable without the mids. We are getting starved. Yeah, the pyramid is open. Could be opened. By the way, the seed started out with 10 bombs on the pyramid, since our sanctuary spawn is at pyramid, and this created instant divergence between the runners. So okay, this was Spy Cave out, Ice Palace out. What would you do now, Magno? What would you do now if you feel good? What would you do now if you feel bad?
Okay, if I feel good, I would check the red bomb. If I feel bad and I had the hammer, this would be Thief Some Big Chest.
Yeah, the hammer is about to be found now. So maybe go rush for the dam if you feel super behind and hope for swamp kindness. And Gamma heard you with the red bomb play now.
What was the other check we still have left? It's Hammer House, yeah.
The spear throwing card.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I never thought of this.
You never seen that? It can be like really huge at some races. Red bomb is in nasty locations.
Going to make sure my Zank start will pay off. I mean, the Zank location at the pyramid for turning in red
Okay,
bomb.
Gamma could quickly route in Desert Boss here if he wanted to. That's why he's also taking the hammer, because Desert Boss is just down here at High Cave. Yeah. Yeah. And from High Cave, he would have to get to the Village of Outcast area. We always have to go through Hyrule Castle. I mean, we can go in there vanilla, but this takes like 150 years. So. Oh, he's going for the later bridge, the dark bedrock bridge, since he hasn't seen Spiral Cave at this point. So I think he did the middle drop downs earlier when he dropped down to pot play. Okay, so this is now.
Hammer packs are locked behind mids, but the Hammer packs house is to be checked.
Yeah, it's right next to it. This little house where there's usually just a top, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think there's a top. And Gamma is going to Desert Palace boss.
Wait, Gamma did come out of them? Hammer packs house or the mids Hammer packs?
Oh, did he? Which connector was it?
Yeah, the Hammer packs.
Oh, hammer packs, okay. I haven't tracked that. Okay, still though the hammer house stays in logic.
And there's the mids.
Oh, Gamma
Okay.
was already close to here, like when he did K45 and then decided to go northwards. And his route there. Okay, this could be like go mode, 50%. Or it's Ice Palace Picky, and we just did that.
Or Skullwood Speaky.
Oh, so this is also missing? Yes, it is. So, IP Big, come on. Skull Big, please.
It is.
That is.
It is. Go mode
Eastern
for
Palace.
Gamma.
Okay, Eastern Palace was vanilla. Gamma just tracked his land there. Okay, Willard will bump into his Ice Rod here soonish after the Hammer Saw kill, and then basically is going to follow the place Gamma did then. Ice Palace, Misery Mire, in case he didn't do that. Maybe Red Bomb. We also had Vanilla Thieves Town. This was quite interesting. Terra was GT, which was also a dungeon. Desert Palace entrance was Turtle Rock, which was also a dungeon. So quite some dungeons at this seat.
So you're saying it was a simple dungeon shuffle?
Yeah, something like that. But just half of that, like 50% or something.
So yeah, I think the early Moon Pearl from Gamma definitely did its part.
Yeah.
Because it was a very connector-heavy start.
Yeah, we had Pampa, which we couldn't follow, of course. We had the Old Man, which was off logic, of course. Hookshot was doable, but we didn't want to burn bombs, and it was just a little loop from Eastern Palace to Link South, so that wasn't worthy at all. Then we had Spec Rock, which was
often seen in this seed because it was absolutely mandatory to go there. What else we had? Zelda, same reason to get to the Dark World. Yeah. Okay, and Ganon is just sitting in the forest.
So, would you fly to the 8 and take the warp, or would you go to Kakariko?
Good question. Maybe the 8 at this point. I'm not sure which is faster. I think this is faster. I usually tend to dash left and notice by the time I get closer to the Zora warp that I took the wrong warp. So maybe I should just fly to the 3 there. Look what Willard is doing. Like I said, he could make a play and open this chest instead of Harmless Hallway. I like that.
Yeah, Swamp. Pot is always good for
Pot
comeback or...
Pot is Miracle Dungeon, yeah. Oh, some DOS shenanigans here.
So Gamma only has Blue May Gold Sword, but no silver. So you think he can do it?
Only.
You think he can do it?
Yeah, I think so, yes. He's looking very focused on his camera, so I think why would he feel ahead? The seed was nasty. It like error based, but everything he came past he did. So it could potentially be a snipe out of his buff at this moment. So you don't want to mess up anything here. Save every second you can. It's only been recently that there was like 1 or 2 second things.
It would be funny if Ganon would say to Willard, "How did you get my the bow atop of my tower?"
You mean if the ROM would recognize that your sequence broke the bow behind the bow and Ganon had an additional sweet text then? That would be cool, yeah. Wait, how did you get that bow? If you have just one and you have the second one, the seed can should be easily able to figure that out. So Willard picking up the ice rod, leaving Pot. We'll probably be heading to Ice Palace next.
Yeah, and make sure to smash your GGs in for Gamma finishing first with a time of 2 hours, 6 minutes and 42 seconds. As Willard is going to try next.
Yeah, fair. That's better than that. I like this. This is the play I would like to have seen on Gamma's side. And then the nice left-right connection there. Hello!
And we are joined by the winner, Gammachuu here.
Oh, hello. Yo, GG's.
And GG's to you.
Really garbage seed, right?
Right.
It was interesting, right? So, nice thoughts on stuff. Thieves Town logic.
Nice
coming
weapon
down on you all. Both of you, yeah?
That Thieves Town made me feel such garbage for a long time after I got the mirror. Everything was blocked behind that mirror, and all I had left when I made that Thieves Town play with the Spec Rock Cave connector. So everything...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, everything just started coming together after that mirror, but it just felt so garbage because logically you were supposed to do it without any weapons.
Yes, we noticed that.
But
yeah, there was like the situation where we like been saying Willard was behind all the time. He did that moon he skipped that moon for like 30 minutes, 37 minutes, something like that. Yeah, the early route gave you it's always hard to say if somebody's ahead or not. We say it looks like Gamma is having a lead there. It's continued to be like this. So you found this a bit earlier, this a bit earlier, this a bit earlier. Yeah. So
I mean, it was the ferry drop the shit ferry drop at Hyrule Castle, right?
Yeah. Well,
And Willard
Yeah,
did
yeah.
all the other drop downs first, so he knew there was just one entrance. And
Yes.
yeah, Willard decided to take all the connectors before checking Hyrule Castle front. So he had lots of bunny walking, lots of backtracking when coming back to the items.
I even said like 20 minutes in, I said Willard needs like a connector to Hyrule Castle, so he has the reason to check this front door, and he luckily got that bunny connector at some point.
There was a connector? It was a Super Bunny connector that took you on top of Hyrule Castle.
Pre-pot
Yeah.
cave.
Yeah. That one I ended up taking twice because I orphaned that one entrance without the cape at first time. But yeah, that's really unfortunate. That bunny walking is just awful.
Yeah, if you happen to get out in Darkwood, where you get gloves there, and then you notice, okay, I might have skipped my Moon Pearl in a single location, but since it led you to Lightwood and Hyrule Castle anyways, this was a very fortunate location for Willard. I mean, it was unfortunate to last located, basically, but it was still good. He could still like follow like all the way to hot area and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There was still more bunny walking possibilities in logic then, especially with the Hyrule Castle right exit. Willard found the Hyrule Castle right exit way before you, and so all this would technically also be in logic to be bunny walk.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that one was a good connector. I didn't get that till fairly late. I think I was just getting...
I think you last located it after you also found progression there before, but then I thought, oh, Gamma now has to finally make his way to Hyrule Castle, or go all the way through Old Mass and Ferry Connector, and so you get back to Paradox South, Paradox Mid, and you're back in Village of Outcasts, but this takes 2 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like I usually try to get connectors out of the way because I feel like I'm usually burned by them. And it's just, there were so many early on. Some of them kind of routed in nicely, but yeah, that one was a yikes.
You got the Moon Pearl, and from your first big connector adventure, you got the hook shot. So after that, it's only fair to follow connectors if you find them. Because you most likely end up at the mountain, as it was also in this seat at some point. And you had basically a lot of potency to clear everything you find on your way. You've got the gloves, Moon Pearl, hook shot. Of course, the mirror was fairly early but late.
Yeah, nice that you say that, because Gamma did dip every dungeon he saw, right? He did everything he could, all the times he could.
Yeah.
Dipping Maya, dipping Eastern, dipping Ice, dipping every dungeon he saw.
The first time I saw Maya, all I had was Fire Rod, and I don't even think I had a lot of magic, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do this right now. I'll hold off.
WJB tried to dig for some magic in front of Misery Maya, but it didn't work out. But they were in fancy prize pool, I think, the Popos, so he got a full magic at the second try of Maya too. And then he could get the book, I think, for nothing, right? There was only the rock right side.
Around 5 minutes after Gamma finished, Willard saw that Gamma was already done and forfeited, and wished good luck, GG, and see you on Sunday it was. So.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be our game too. Yeah, it's a really frustrating seed, especially with a bunny walking. It's just really, it's unfortunate. But again,
the same start with 10 bombs is just. I was like immediately saying, oh, this is like a fun item to get for us, because this is inviting to the most divergence ever. I would also have gone to Hyrule Castle there with bomb start, and Willard decided to go to Eastern Palace first, which is perfectly fine. So.
Oh right, there was 10 bombs right there in Pyramid Ledge. That was super nice.
It creates havoc at the start of the CPU. You can go in all 4 directions of Link's house start, then everything is fine in Crosskeys rating. Maybe south is not so nice because you have no gloves, but the rest is fine.
Okay, so with the late Moon Pearl Willard had, and with the late Mirror, late Thief Zone second time, he did go for the really far off checks, and he gambled on the GT climb without a bow. He didn't get the bow out of ice. Found the second bow atop of the tower in the Moldon 2 chest. this was one chance for him to come back if there was like Eastern Big Key at the climb, but yeah, you did find Zumaria at that time, cleared the right side, and got the hammer off Bob's chest. So
I was considering climbing until I got the hammer and what was it? Yeah, and right side GT. I'm like, nope, I'm out of here after I do left and right side.
Yeah, we saw that. We were like, what does Willard need to have a comeback potency there? Then they were like, Willard needs to find like the slot or something on top GT, and you have to find the hammer to the right now, so you bail, and he has to come back later for the hammer, but has that climbed item. Yeah, we saw the hammer, you bailed, so this worked out, but Willard's item was just a second goal, so...
He went there without the cane?
He had no cane, no, he went there immediately. Yeah, he followed the... I think he went through the back rock connector after Thief's Town.
Oh,
and got up to the mountain and played all the mountain items. He Lightworld, the Hera base, Hera tag, the Ether tablet, and stuff like that. So he was a bit in GT before you arrived there, but you did that North Darkworld play to Graveyard Ledge in Kingston, which was obviously quite the funny logic after that mirror with the green pendant directly into Zumaria just to go back to Misery Maya and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, after that, you had the Master Sword, right? And then you go to K45 and you skip that mids one check later. I like that.
I was so upset with myself because I was going to go there initially the way I was routing, but I saw a hype cape on left side race game when they had a flute. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of awkward routing. I go activate my flute right now? No, let's just do K45 and activate flute or fend the tablet. Like, that was the least priority for me. Only to come back later to find the mid sitting there. It's like, oh, that's so frustrating.
Yeah, with that big key seen also fairly late by both of you, I was like, ooh, this could be potency for being our go mode there. So we may need flute and mids. Like, after saying this, we find the flute. Okay. So yeah, it was looming all the time. And yeah, after that, it was like, what do you say that Magno always says? It's like a bracelet of pearls. And I say it's a card house. It falls together, and then everything is in order. And yeah, and you just walk from pearl to pearl to pearl to pearl and collect your stuff. So yeah. Good job on winning this from my perspective, and nice race of you both. And thanks for giving us the opportunity to comment on this. And I'm happy we have done this with Magno again, and happy that the chat was pretty helpful and fun. And yeah, hope to do this again. I think that's this from me, and I hand the word to you guys.
And a huge thanks to Toffile and Darok for tracking. Without you, we would be lost. There was lots of help in chat because we missed lots of stuff, but that's Crosskeys. Without you, we would be lost. So huge thanks. And yeah, I think we can wrap this up. Thanks for everyone to watch it and make the restream possible. And yeah.
Yeah, you already kind of did most of the wrap-up for me. I do want to quickly go over the schedule on the speedruns what we have for you in the future. This evening at 7 PM Eastern is a Wind Waker randomizer tournament match. At 8 PM Eastern and 11 PM Eastern are Zelda 2 randomizer tournament matches. Wait, those are tomorrow. Never mind. Am I misreading things? Yeah, okay, they are tomorrow in UGC, which is why that's weird. Anyways, they are today, Eastern time. Well, tonight, whatever. Weekend is filled with other things, including more matches from this tournament. Tomorrow at 2 PM Eastern, I see we have Megabot vs Schulze on the schedule. And then on Sunday, as was mentioned earlier, is the second match of this series. Thought there was another, never mind. So yeah, with that, I do want to again thank both our commentators, as well as our trackers, and of course the runners for making all of this possible. Should now have, well, if we hadn't already been left by Roger, the bot would have now put those links there as well. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching.